Well, I've been trying to explain Islam, and like people like are familiar with sci-fi networks, so I explain it like kind of like in parallel dimensions. Like, so the unseen dimension is like kind of superimposed upon ours, but we can't see it.
Seventh dimension, or?
No, just the unseen dimension. It doesn't have any specification of a number. It's just that there's all around us. There's angels and jinn and battles going on, and our supplications that we use to protect ourselves, and it's like energetic, and it's like multidimensional.
We were talking about angels and well,
I guess angels are supposed, according to Islamic belief, angels are beings of light. They're made out of light.
I like Byzantine Greek icons. I paint with egg yolks and earth and do the icons and gold and marble and my pictures in museums or sculpture. And anyway, I'm taking these Greek classes, and we were talking. What were we talking about?
Did you say Greek?
Yes, Greek.
So have you got to try it out on the original like New Testament passages yet? I guess it's like you can get a lot out of it in Greek.
Connection, to the Holy Spirit. So if I'm Christian, I'm going to take it back to the farthest thing back, And
is Greek the original for portions of the New
like
Testament?
Jesus would have prayed, like Jesus would have had church.
Oh yeah, that's the other teaching. I just converted to Islam about 8 months ago, and the other teaching is when they say the way and the straight path, it's exactly what you just said. It's modeling yourself out exactly how how that messenger delivered their message. That's how you learn what the ceremony is. You have to copy how they did it.
Have a connection with Christ. I really do. I mean, I really think there was something there, but.
Especially when it says to keep my sayings, when Jesus said to keep my sayings, that's part of the ceremony. I think that's part of the Injil, that there's supposed to be a song of the Lamb. I think it's mentioned in the book of Revelation, but I think those sayings come out of the Song of the Lamb, and it was like a song, kind of like this, because he's from King David, and it comes from the Song of Psalms.
Oh,
and
so
in Islam, that's called the Zabur. That's the Song of David.
And they have more written in the Quran about Mary than they do in the Bible.
Oh, well, I know they got it, like the story with Zechariah. When I go, that actually helped me understand the Bible. Then when I went back to the Bible, I'm like, oh, now I know what's going on, because the Quran kind of explained it to me, and it explains it pretty clearly in the Bible too.
There's a book called The History of God.
Ooh,
and it's about the Abrahamic belief system.
Well, we were talking about the Kaaba.
Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It's called The History of God.
Oh, well, the Kaaba used to have pagans going circumambulating around the Kaaba, and then another prophet would come along, and sometimes they I think
Abraham or Abram.
Yeah, a lot of the polytheists, they said, oh, if we would have known you were the prophet, we wouldn't have attacked you, but now that we do know, we're ready to submit to Islam. It's like they're like poets talking about Allah, but they didn't really know. And then this man emerged that spoke nothing like the poets amongst the poets, and he spoke in their own language, and what do you think of Buddha?